welcome back to my channel. So today we find ourselves back at Twisted Oaks, and as you can see from behind me, I've got the Canon feature that in my last video you saw. I made it up to this point, but I didn't quite have it in me to hit this, but we've come back. I've got a fresh mind, I'm feeling really good, and I'm prepared to hit it today, hopefully. That's the plan anyway. As I was editing the last video, I was so annoyed with myself because it looked super easy and I knew that I had it, so I need to apply that mindset today, tell myself that I can do it, I've got it, and hopefully by the end of this video you'll see me flying over this and landing safely over there. But before we even think about that today, I want to get myself into riding. So like we did last time, I'm going to do a few warm-up features first to get used to the bike again, just get myself back into the swing of things. So we're going to head into the woods and ride that Canon, which is a bit of a smaller version to this. This is my beloved replica feature that I found. It's called Pinball, and as you can see here, the gap's a lot smaller, but what I'm going to try and do is hit it as quick as I can, just to get that feeling of going really fast, because the other one, I'm literally going to have to go super fast to clear the gap. So I'm going to try that on this one, and then we're going to go and warm up on another feature as well. That felt pretty good. I hit it like, that's actually a perfect setup to replicate the other one, because you come out of a berm like the other one and then you just send it off there. I'm going to do it one more time just to get the feel back, and then I want to go and hit the Wildtail, because for me today it's not necessarily about being scared to do it, although it is a little bit, but it's about that mind block, because last time I couldn't help but pull the brakes around the berm, and that's because I had this mind block that if I didn't pull the brakes I'd have to commit to doing it. And I went through a similar thing with that on the Wildtail feature before, so I want to hit that just to learn how to like commit and go for it. There we go. I think if I just do that, it should be fine. But that felt good, felt controlled, felt like I got the right technique. So there's only so much you can, this is the horrible thing, there's only so much you can do to prepare for something that's scary that you're going to do for the first time. And especially on something like this where you can't like half commit, like with a table jump for example, like you can hit it to the deck first to feel the lip. This, you've literally got to hit it to clear it, which is super scary, but it's what we've got to overcome today. So I'm going to go over now to the Wildtail and hit that, so I can get used to just blocking out the fear factor from my mind a little bit. That was super cool. I actually felt like I lifted up and over the knuckle, caught the landing. I did tag a little bit, I just watched it back. And then I fully pulled out of that lip at the end and felt myself like catch the landing pretty good. So that's progress even on that. Like, it's so funny to me that not that long ago, this was petrifying, like to the point where when I first did it, I almost nearly burst into tears at the end there. I was like, stoked that I'd done it, but also that I'd not crashed and hurt myself. And I know that I'm going to get that exact same feeling today on the Canon. So I think what we should do now is take a look at the top part of the line, which I mastered last time around, and then ride that, get comfortable on that, remember that again, and then we can tackle the Canon. And Tom's also here as well, and he's going to just run through the line so I can see someone ride it as well, because that definitely helps to judge like speed and things. So let's go over there right now. There we go then. I actually didn't even think about that then, but then as I was approaching that drop, I literally was like, oh my god, I'm actually doing it now, for real. But that was fine, like that felt good. I do want to do it a couple more times though, just to like have it as a bit of like not even thinking about it kind of thing, because at the moment, like I've done it once, but it's still a little scary, so I'm going to do it a few times, And then what I want to try and work on is not pulling the brakes as soon as I land off this gap jump, because that's what I was doing last time. So if I can try and get around the corner a little bit without pulling the brakes, then that's progress. And then obviously don't pull the brakes at all and hit the cannon and hopefully land it. So I'm going to do this again, and then we'll see. That's the one, that's it. That is it. That felt good.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Can you take that flat out and do
I
it?
think that bit's pretty good now. Like, the speed's there, it's definitely there. It's just hard to commit to the speed sometimes, but I think I've got it. I want to see you do it first though. Okay. So do you want to do one for me?
Yeah.
I'll watch you and then I'll do it. I think. Oh, so scary. Yo, that was sick.
Yeah,
Any
it's cool.
last minute tips for me?
Just keep your speed. It's literally all I could say. Like, you know there's no kick on the thing because it's a flat ramp.
Yeah.
It's not like a lip where you've got to predict what it's going to do. Do that, just keep your front up, you know, and just commit. Like, obviously when you come around the corner, you've got to be committed to it.
Yeah.
So if you decide at that point that's what you're doing, or at the top, then you've got to just go for it and try. I think you'll do it quite easy.
Okay,
So,
I'm up then.
Yeah, it's your turn.
Oh God. There's no question about the speed. I felt like I was zooming.
Yeah, it's going quick.
Oh my goodness. Okay. This is it then.
You going to go for it?
Yeah.
Cool.
I don't think I can do anything more
To prepare.
physically, like on the bike, skills wise, to prepare. I've gone through the motions again like last time, built up to it, practiced on similar things. It's just a case of now battling your mind at the top, committing from the top as well, and then just going for it.
Yeah.
So,
As long as you've got speed, speed's your friend.
speed's your friend.
So as fast as you can go, basically. is
Oh
the
my
technique.
God. I'm having flashbacks from the whale tail. Oh, this is it. Right, I've got this. I've got this. Oh, come on. Right. I've got this. I've got this. Let's do it. You've got this, come on. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh. Oh. Oh my God.
Oh yes! It was perfect.
I tell you what, that took,
Well, look how long the gap is.
A
It
hell
looks
of a
massive
lot.
from there.
I had to dig, the deepest I've ever had to dig. That was, oh, that's the biggest gap I've ever done.
Yeah, and it was so good because you literally got it perfect, didn't you?
God.
Did it? What was the hardest bit from here? I didn't intervene this much, or this
Yeah.
time, but it looked from here like the hardest bit was actually committing to the berm.
Yeah, that's the thing, because last time I had it in my head that I couldn't let out of the brakes.
Yeah.
Like I had every time, no matter what I said to myself at the top, I still for some reason just pulled the brakes around the berm, and obviously like there's no way that would give me enough speed for this.
Yeah.
But that time, like, what I did wrong actually, which I learned myself, was I was going way too quick off the gap and landing really deep straight into the berm,
Yeah.
which was why I was braking quite a lot. So what I did that time around, and you can probably hear it on the GoPro actually, is I braked going into the gap to jump that perfectly, round the berm. I did a safety pedal because I was a bit worried, and then off. And actually, like everything that I worked myself up for, it's not hard. That was probably that's like, although it's big, it's a super easy, safe feature, which is exactly why I wanted to try it, because it is a safe feature. Although it has its risks, like I felt my ability was up there and I wanted to push myself to do it because it's one of the safer ones that I could have done, and I'm glad that I did it. I know it's taken me a hell of a long time, like this is the second video now on this feature, but like with anything, it's so much better to just take your time, like only do stuff when you're ready in your head and you feel confident enough to do it. But yeah, I'm happy with that. I'm so happy with that. It's so scary. It's like there's quite a lot of airtime. That's the most airtime I've ever had, and I don't know what to do with it when I'm in the air. I'm like, ah. But yeah, that's sick. Do you want to follow me down now with the GoPro?
Go for it. Yeah, if you're ready for a train.
I think so. I don't really know.
You ready then?
I think so.
Yeah, you got it. Just commit like you have been. I won't go close. I'll give you a good gap. Here we go. I need to get a bit closer than that. She's steaming off. That's sick, KJ.
I think I went to flat.
Yeah, you went massive off that. You like aired off of it then. That's so good. That feel nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a fast line, isn't it?
Yeah, it's a really
sick.
fast line. It's cool to get used to like going down stuff at speed though.
Yeah.
Because like when you start to get bigger features,
You're going fast.
you're going fast. Yeah.
Speaking of bigger features, should we go tease the top part of the line?
Yeah. Okay.
Because it don't end there, does it?
No, it doesn't, unfortunately. Oh. This line actually starts up here. It's quite advanced though. You start off with a drop and then you move down the line into a gap whale tail feature, which is really advanced, but I actually think that it's definitely doable for me and something that I want to work towards. So although I've completed what I set out to do, I've done the cannon feature, this actually continues even further because I want to come back and progress on to doing this part of the line, and then we can get a full top to bottom, including this section all the way down to the cannon. So that's the goal. But I'm honestly so happy that I did that today. Like, it took a lot for me to get over in my head. Like, just so many things spin around in your mind. Like, obviously you don't want to crash, that's the main thing. But I overcome that today and I'm super happy to have done the biggest gap that I've done yet. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up, put your comments down below, and I will see you guys very soon. Bye.